One of the things that I really believe is lacking today is, you remember the days when you were growing up and it was imperative that you had to read a revised first aid in English? You remember the days as well when you used to have to write an essay and it had to be no less than 500 words, and the teacher would literally actually count the amount of words you used to make sure that you met that target? I feel like that is a little bit missing in today's society, because in effect what books like that and what exercises like that did for you into school, it allowed you to kind of expand your brain, but in a logical thinking way. Zine, and I'm saying that to say this: there are a lot of theories running wild now when Jamaica is in its worst shape she has ever been in, about people saying who caused the storm, who met the storm, who directed the storm to Jamaica. There was no lightning and thunder, and a lot of people are feeding into the fodder without actually doing anything to help. Zine, that's all they're using their platform to do, to talk about who met the storm. Ray. Now my thing is this: when Vision 2030 came about, and there was the premise that smart cities were going to be made, and they were earmarking areas in Jamaica that they wanted to become smart cities. Even if that is the premise that you're working with, Jamaica, they decimated St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland because they wanted to make those areas the designated smart cities, right? You do realize that since you're the smartest of the lot and only your cognitive thinking works, then that kind of means that they're making that city for you. Which, if we were to think about it logically, then you are the cause of the hurricane. Right? Because you're the smartest, right? You are the ones who can come and tell us about cloud seeding, even though you don't know what cloud seeding is. Y'all are the ones who want to come and tell us about high pressure, even though you don't know what high pressure is. You're the ones who want to come and say, why did it stall so much in the Caribbean, as though she was the first hurricane to do that? Why did it move at 4 kilometers per hour like it's the first hurricane to do that? Why did it divert? Why did it go off track so much like it's the first hurricane to do that? History has documented hurricanes on end that have done the same thing that Melissa has done. Many of the times when hurricanes were supposed to hit Jamaica and they end up going out past Cayman into the Gulf of Mexico, or going up to in between Jamaica and Haiti and hitting Cuba, or finding that Puerto Rico end and going towards the Bahamas out to Bermuda, many times that's the hurricane diverting. The only reason why y'all are saying this now is because yes, she did divert, but she still hit Jamaica at an angle that caused widespread devastation. Cool? That is the point. Now, if a smart city is made, please understand that, seeing that you're the smartest amongst us and y'all have your 85 subjects and y'all know every fudging thing, then that means this is a city that is literally being created for you. So then why are you speculating? Why are you not on the ground then helping St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Trelawney, Hanover, Montego Bay, St. James and St. Anne to rebuild? Because if this is going to be the location of the smart state in Jamaica, and you are the smartest amongst us with your theories, then you should be very happy and be on the ground helping. You should have a hammer and a nail, a drill, 2-ply board, piece of zinc down there right now, helping people to find houses, to get houses back. Because guess what? When the smart city is built and y'all are the kings and the queens of said smart city, you are going to need workers, aren't you? You see how ludicrous I sound when I say it? That's how you sound to me. I know for many times whenever things happen to us, the first thing our mind wants to do is deflect. It is literally a part of our flight, fight, or freeze system that our body sets up to protect us. So in a bid to make things make sense or not to harm our mental health, we want to deflect. And all of everything that is happening now is not only deflection, but it is also taking away the importance of what is happening from the people who are really being affected. Stop inundating St. Elizabeth trying to help, to give food, and to tell them about how they're being washed away because it's a smart city. If you're not going there to actively help on the ground with people who are ill, with people who are trying to recover some semblance of self after everything is happening, please just stop. It is not getting us anywhere, and it is also making us look really, really bad, okay? And the last thing I want to address in this little video is that nobody is looting. Nobody in Jamaica who is actively experiencing homelessness, shelterness, hunger, dehydration, and they go into a supermarket to take food is looting. That is not the definition of looting, okay? By definition, you'd have to say looting is people pillaging. And even though the criteria is met because it's happening during a natural disaster, people are literally trying to survive, yeah? If you see food, you take food. These supermarkets would not have been able to sell this food back anyway, right? So if it's there and it's going to be spoiled and people are hungry, them then taking the food does not designate it looting. To see all the media houses and everybody purporting this kind of debauchery and criminality is very weird at a time like this. We have to employ being sensitive and being loving and being kind to the people who are going through the most right now. I, for one, can never and will never be able to understand all of what they're experiencing. So I'm sending my love and good thoughts out to these people. I do hope they get the help they need in due course. I do hope we do not lose any more lives, even though I know that we probably haven't even found everybody that has gone off to the other world yet. But I also want to say this. When you come with all your contradictions and theories, you're only just deflecting from the problem at hand. And if you're so concerned about a smart city and you are the smartest amongst us, then you should be on the ground helping these people so that your smart city where you can be king will be built. I rest my case. Perfect.